throwing a little shade ain't stopped me from getting paid. So today I decided to go to the park to get a breath of fresh air. I'm catching up on some emails, doing a couple of property searches for a client, and just kind of get caught up on some work that I haven't been able to get caught up on. Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Oh, nothing much. I'm actually just sitting at the park, doing a little bit of work, getting a breath of fresh air. That's about it. What's going on with you?
Well, I hadn't talked to you in about a few days or so I wanted to make sure everything was okay and how things are going with the house.
Well, everything is actually going pretty good. I've been kind of busy the last couple of days, so that's why I hadn't reached out to you. But
Right.
as far as the house is concerned, we actually closed.
What? No. Are you serious?
I
You know,
did.
every time you tell me that you close, it feels like I've sold a house.
I know, right?
I get this warm, fuzzy feeling. Really, I do.
Do you need a couple dollars? You need me to send you a couple dollars?
No, baby, I'm fine.
You
I was just
sure?
sitting here thinking about you, and I was remembering when you were like maybe 3 or 4. You may not remember, but I know. Here go one of my stories again.
Gosh, so me and my mom, we have a very playful relationship. She's always telling these stories and bringing up stuff from the past from when I was a little kid. I'm like, gosh, Mom, here you go.
You used to put cars in my purses. Do you remember that?
I think I do remember Hot Wheels.
Yes. All my purses had cars in them, and every time we go somewhere, you dig in my purse like it was your own little personal car carrying bag for your cars and everything.
Right.
And people, that was so cute. And another thing I remember is when we would go out to eat and everything, you would always say your grace in public, and people would look at you like, "What is he saying his grace in public?" Like, yes, we always do it. And until this day, I still say my grace in public.
I know that's real. We have to. God is good.
Yeah, I know. I'm about ready to cry. I'm getting mushy again.
Please, no, not again today.
I know. I'm just excited for you. That's all. You know.
Thank
I miss
you.
my baby.
I miss you too.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you too.
I just want you to be safe out there now.
Oh, I most definitely will.
I know I sound like a broken record, but you know that's what moms are for. That's what parents are.
I know. Well, listen, it wouldn't be you if you didn't. So I appreciate it.
Right. You know how I am, your mommy. Miss
Right.
Cat Mama.
That's cool. It feels amazing to have my mom support me. I just actually want to be successful, not because I'm her son, but because I'm actually am successful in what it is I'm doing. I'm excited because when I listed the house, within a few days we had multiple offers.
That's wonderful.
And then by the weekend we actually had it under contract. So we sold the house within 5 business days of it going under contract.
That's great. You know, it's getting better and better. I told you, this takes time.
It does. It is. And you know what? One thing that was actually cool about this closing is was I actually represented the seller and the buyer.
That's great. That's fantabulous.
Fantabulous.
Fantabulous is one of my many words, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's fantastic and fabulous at the same time, so that's
right.
Fantabulous.
Right.
Let's hope and pray that it happens again like that.
I know, right? I need all of them to happen like that, right?
I know, God is good.
He is all the time.
God is good. That's
yes,
right.
He is.
You sound like you're happy, so
I am.
that's the main thing. That's wonderful.
Everything is going good. My real estate business is thriving. I potentially have an opportunity to start at some point investing into properties myself.
That's good.
So my goal is to be a landlord, be the lender and not the borrower, be the head and not the tail. So I want to buy a couple properties where I can, renovate them and put them back on the market to rent out and make the residual income. So
That's good. That sounds good.
Yeah,
You know,
so that'll be the next thing I'm working on in conjunction with, me selling real estate for buyers and sellers. So I'm excited about that.
that's good. And you're in the hot market as well anyway, Atlanta. Hot
Exactly.
Atlanta.
Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
I know how y'all be talking down there. Hot Atlanta.
Do you really?
The A. Yeah, the A. That's what they call it, don't they? The A?
The A, yeah. You heard that song? You need to cut it.
I don't know about that, but I know what they call it, the A or Hot Atlanta. Well, you know what I'm saying, so I can say what I want to say.
Okay, well, as you should.
Heavy as the head that wears the crown, but through it all, I will always stand my ground. Hey, Miss Rachel Wall.
Hey!
How you doing?
I am good. How are you?
Doing good. Doing good.
Good to see you.
Hell to the no.
Oh, really?
You might got the Rona.
You being real
No, I'm just
shady.
How you doing?
I'm good, darling. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Where you want me to sit?
Sit right there. I think that'd be cool.
Ooh.
Welcome to class. Welcome to my class.
I'm real kindergarten-ish.
You got your backpack?
I backpack.
What's going on, Av'ern?
Hello.
You look like you hung over.
Oh, you try to tread lightly. So today, I'm here at this meeting, and honestly, I really don't feel like being here. I had a long night. I'm still inebriated. I'm just like, almost didn't make it. Like, what am I doing here?
Rachel.
Oh, look who decided to come.
Philly in the building. It's the bro.
He's skipping it. Thank you so much for coming. I know,
right?
Y'all don't know what's going on, do you?
Put my pasta in there, please, and thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna put.
Did you know this man has his name tattooed on his arm?
And
Lord have mercy. He's obsessed with himself.
That's what I felt. You got to be a real conceited man. Draw a palm tree next to it.
So walk into the meeting and I see Rachel, I see Av'ern, and then I see another familiar face. I see Phyll sitting and I'm just like, what the fuck you doing here?
Trae walks in and I see him with the cape on and the whole shebang on the head. I'm thinking to myself, okay, where is this coming from? It was very metrosexual, shall I say. And it just showed another side, and I was kind of in shock because I've never seen Trae on this level. So maybe, I don't know if it was for the cameras, or I don't know if it was because Trae was being Trae. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Phyll can go from 0 to 100 real quick. I know that personally, but overall he's cool. So I'm just like, oh, cool. Like it's another person in the group, that I know outside of here. So this should be fun. Like let's see what the dynamic is gonna be. Like adding all these different personalities.
Well, thank you guys for coming, because it looks like this is all that's going to be here.
Per usual with this group, a bunch of excuses, a bunch of I can't make it, a bunch of last minute whatever. I just get really irritated when people have a hard time respecting somebody else's time, effort, and what they're trying to get accomplished. As much as Devonta and I have had our differences in the past, Devonta is extremely professional. He get drunk, he get emotional, he fly off the handle. But that's Devonta's personality.
No, somebody else. Marq is coming. He had to work. Paige is not going to be here. And who else we missing? And Eazy is coming. I don't know when, but we're gonna get started. I'm not waiting on them. We already waited for too long.
Like shit, if I was him, I would be pissed. I do everything that y'all ask me to do, whether I do it for free, whether you offer to pay me or not. I'll call a meeting and everybody got something to do. All y'all, fuck out of here with that.
All right, so the reason why I brought everybody here so we can come up with something to give back to the community. So I guess what we're gonna do is, I wanted everybody to be here, but unfortunately, everybody. I guess I can take this off. But unfortunately, everybody's not here, so we're gonna go with what we have. And then if Marq comes before we get finished, we get his idea. If Eazy comes, if not, I don't want to take too much of y'all time. And but Paige did give me her idea, so once we go through everything, then we can decide what y'all want to do. Y'all can do. All I really want to do is one, but we can do more than one if y'all want to do more than one idea. So, I guess I'll go first. The idea that I came up with is, y'all seen the little water boys on the side of the road? I was thinking one day maybe I can get some shirts made so they can look more together, and we can actually have a talk with them, be like, you guys need to work together. Maybe buy them like a couple of cases of water. Just basically just like give them like a pep talk, like y'all can work together. Y'all can actually get more money by working together than against each other. Because every time I go, I give one of them $5 or $3 or whatever. The other one will be like, well, you didn't give me none. I'm like, well, I gave y'all $5. He ain't gonna give me nothing. So just to try to teach them how to do that. So my idea. All right, so who wants to go next? Y'all don't have to stand up or anything.
and wasn't.
Okay, y'all have to stand up.
And won't.
But you can go.
I will.
Bye.
I will.
See?
How about giving clothes to people who need to do interviews?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay.
We could do like a food drive with COVID going on and the kids at the house and his family still struggling to provide for their kids. Maybe we could set up like a little food drive to help the kids, the children.
And I was thinking we could do like a where we collect clothes for the homeless for the wintertime.
Okay.
I personally feel like we could take all of the ideas that we have up there and prep homeless people for those jobs.
I like that too. Prep.
You got McDonald's, you got the gas station, like they're
And we can even
that are like immediate needs. So instead, like they're outside begging for, the same way we do college fairs and all of that stuff. I don't think we could do a day where we have like homeless people. We have to figure out how to get them to one central location.
Honestly, I think the idea was because it's a lot of moving parts when you talk about people trying to find jobs and stuff like that. You have to worry about resumes, ideas. So I thought it was cool, but I just thought that it would be a little bit too much to try to do that type of charity event.
Okay, so what days are you guys normally available?
Just let me know.
Let me know in advance.
Well, I said that today, but look, y'all the only ones here.
I was told in advance.
Hey, Blue, how you doing? Good, thank you for coming.
So Devonta brings in this girl, or this woman, I should say, because she looks super fucking young. So Devonta brings in this woman, and we just like, is this school? We got a guest speaker, like what it is. And so, y'all, she is pretty as shit. Let me just go ahead and point that out. Like, I was like, damn, she fun.
So everybody, this is my friend Blue.
Hi.
She is a real estate agent here in Atlanta. She sells luxury real estate.
Come to find out, she's a real estate agent. Everyone watch out, she might show more than one house.
She's gonna be joining us on our adventures and networking and yeah.
Another female!
Yes. So
I don't know why Devonta would bring another real estate agent on the show, but it's all good. I'm not threatening anything like that. I'm just like, okay, what's the first? We already have 3, 4, 5 singers, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, damn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 film producers. Why do we need another real estate agent?
Okay, well, I am Azureblue, Azureblue White. Yep, that's 3 colors.
Wait, say that one more time.
My first name is Azureblue. My last name is White.
Okay.
That's dope.
Okay.
Thank you. That's my real name. It's not an M.
That's dope though. Like, I thought that was an insert.
Yeah, no, it's my real name. But yep, I'm a local realtor here. I'm with Norman and Associates. I am more focused on investment real estate, flip and buy and hold, and luxury real estate over $500,000. Let's see what else about myself. I also have a bartending company. We do all catering and events. It's called Tabletop Services, and we're kind of just getting started. And actually, at the end of next month, I'll be releasing our bartending school. So I'm starting that up as well. And it's coming out in October. So yep, just a little about myself. I'm a mother of 3. I have a boy and 2 girls. My boy is outside. Y'all will meet him a little later. And I have 2 girls, 4 and 3.
Oh, how old is your son?
Yeah, 7.
Oh, that's what's up.
Mm-hmm. How's your oldest?
He's 7.
Seven.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's me. So my first thoughts of the group was, oh my God, I hope I didn't get into, I hope I didn't bite off too much that I could chew. I thought everybody was pretty warm and welcoming. I know I was getting a couple of side eyes. I was like, okay, well, with time, you're going to get to know me. You'll get to love me. You'll get to love me.
Why be the star when the director calls all the shots? So today I'm extremely excited to be not only meeting with, but kind of working. I'm filming the final scene for one of my clients. His name is Marq. I met him a couple of months ago, and he reached out to me and said that he had an idea for a show that he wanted to do about his life. And he came to the right person because we pulled it off and we're filming the final scene. So I'm excited that we were able to get this done in 6 weeks, honestly. So, Marq.
What's up, buddy?
We did it.
We did it. It's completed.
I'm so proud of you, like, for real. I know we've only known each other for a short time, but I really, really appreciate you for trusting me with bringing this to life. I know it's been a hard time coming, long time coming.
Long time coming.
Because how long you been working on it?
Since I was a little boy.
Really? I was like, what, really?
some years though. Honestly, some years though. Wasted money after wasted money after wasted money on deposits, and you know everybody's like no refund deposit, and so you know.
We got it done, and it's crazy because you came to me a couple months before you planned on leaving, and it's like all these people had all this time to get it done, and then I come in and I'm like, oh, okay, let's get it together, because I only got we had what, 2 months technically, because we started in June.
2 months, but we had 2 months, but we didn't have every day.
We didn't have every day, right?
So basically we had 2 weeks, 2 good ones.
All together, yeah. So this project was extremely difficult for me because not only was it like my first project with someone coming to me and having all of their stuff together and saying, hey, I want you to film, and you know, it being a business venture, but I only had about 6 weeks to do it.
But I thank you because I came to you with like a 20-page show, very wordy. rolling everything, ready to go. I had the show on the paper, ready to go, and you understood it, you went through it, and you picked through it, and you.
And that's what I'm like. Like, it was good working with you because like you came to me, you already had your concept together, so it was, and then you told me on top of that, like, this is what I got, but I want you to piece it together. I want you to make it happen. And within, like, we pieced it together, and it's like dope. I'm just excited that it's someone that was confident enough in me to know that I was gonna get their project done in 6 weeks, a full series, and they paid me what I felt like I deserved, no questions asked.
You did it, you were professional.
This is for you. I had to get you something because I really, really appreciate you, and it's just a token of appreciation. You can open it later.
Yes, I hear it already. I'm going to put this on some ice. We're jingling.
But no, seriously, I really appreciate you because, like, we did it.
And I appreciate you because, like, I would have went to LA very unsatisfied because I came here to do something, and if I would have left without doing it, I don't know if I would have, like, been happy. I don't know if my relationship would have survived because I would have been unhappy.
So I do have to ask you, were you able to meet with Devonta?
Actually, yeah, I did. I met with him that evening. Everything went great. Like, the meeting was great. Like, we talked for like an hour. I wasn't expecting to talk that long, but I guess he likes to talk. I like to talk. We were comparing notes.
Devonta can talk.
Yeah, we were comparing notes, and, you know, it was great. Like, he understood the vision. I understood his vision. we both understood it's gonna be a lot of work. So that's where you're gonna have to come into play.
I'm gonna have to come into play. I'll have to sit down and talk soon.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you come in, because you wasn't in the meeting.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to come in. But yeah, I got a little better understanding of him. Cause you know,
he's a really dope person.
And why he's so passionate
about what he's doing. Yeah, you have to be. Yeah.
So I get it. And you know, he got his own office and everything. So I was like, okay. I'm about to get this level. Yeah, the meeting was great though. Like, I hope we get to partner and make stuff.
Y'all will, and I'm glad that I was able to kind of bring y'all together, because you know, y'all are two good people.
Because I went in, and you know, you go in, you don't really know how a person is, because you see them on a screen or something, and you meet them, and it was like comfortable and everything. The conversation was like,
he's not exactly who he is. How people see him. I can't say how he's portrayed, because I mean, he's portraying himself. He's the producer. But what you see, like, and that's what anybody, like, people gotta understand. Y'all not seeing our whole life. Y'all not seeing our whole life. So like, it's completely different.
And I'm gonna be saying the same thing.
And when it comes to work, especially,
you've only seen a clip of that. So you know.
No, with you, it's gonna be much more simplified. So.
But yeah, it went great. I hope something comes out of it. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah, we're gonna get together and figure out what we can. Yeah.
Because if we can do that, that'd be great.
We're gonna make it happen.
Hey, what's up? I'm Mike G. Riggins. I'm an author of 3 books. I want to do a virtual book release party. I want you to host it. I have a secret, but I'm gonna tell you that another day.
Not good, no secrets. You know, I don't like secrets.
It's been something that's been brewing for months. Curtis don't know this, because I haven't talked to him yet. But we're moving to California. I am currently in a relationship.
I remember our first argument. I remember the day. The very first time we ever got mad at each other, had an argument. I remember the day. When was it over?
It's a little sneaky side to him.
So the day that we were scheduled to film and you shut down production, what was going on that day?
Relationship over. I cannot do this. You're cheating.
It's all about Mike. It's all about Mike.
Some may be blinded by the booty, but no, baby, I am marked by beauty. So that's another thing I wanted to talk to you about. You know, KK, we've spent some time with her. Everybody, you know, in the circle has spent time with her, having her there at the Black Lives Matter event, and how people just treated her like she was normal, despite her cerebral palsy. And she don't, that baby got a gift, as Devonta would say. I'm sorry. She got a gift. Like, she just brightened up any room and her dancing and stuff. So I was gonna ask you, you know, if you could talk to her mom and maybe we could share her story to Marked by Beauty.
Yeah, I know her mom would be up for it, because I had already been talking to her about, you know, finding a way to share Kayla's story and her story, because her mama is so sweet, and the work that she does, I think it needs to, I think it would be a positive story and an enlightened story to share with people. And I can't wait for you to hear her mom's story, with her being in the healthcare field, and
cause she's a counselor, right?
And she's a counselor. So
okay, look up.
She's really positive. She actually been helping me with Gavin get through this whole pandemic and helping me explain to him, you know, about death and, you know, losing loved ones.
How is Gavin handling everything? Because he spent a lot of time with his grandpa and grandma too.
He did. You know, he was living with them while we were homeless. My grandma let him stay there with my dad. So it's just been a lot.
Have you told him about your grandfather?
Yeah, he said he gonna kick COVID ass.
Did he say it in that way?
Yes, he did. You know,
Gavin is sick of. He fed up.
Because we lost my aunt, and that was his. My aunt was more like my godmother, his godgrandmother, and they were really close. He spent a lot of time with them when he was a baby, and now my grandparents, who he been around since he was a baby. It's just a lot, but
Destiny and her family has been hit hard with COVID, and her being my manager and also my best friend, my sister, seeing her go through all of that breaks my heart, because she's such a good person, and it's so hard to see the people that you love go through such challenging things. So, whew, that was really hard. Just to see her and talk to her about everything that's going on. So, yeah.
Doing, this, being on Naja's show, it keep my mind occupied. So I'd rather be doing this and
just sitting there, just thinking about it, dwelling on it.
Yeah. And I'm excited to ask her some questions, about the weight loss journey.
Oh, yeah, because you want to do that too, right? I can't wait, sis. I can't wait.
I get brand new on y'all ass.
Real brand new. As you should. It's 2020, honey. It's time to make some changes. I think that's what this year is about, making changes and just, being appreciative of everything that you do have.
Yeah.
'Cause life is so dang on short.
Yeah, so I do want to get my health together.
Because you already got some underlying issues, don't you?
Yeah, I have a pituitary adenoma. That's the thing I want.
Wait. You got a what?
Pituitary adenoma.
What is that?
It's a tumor that sits on your hormonal gland, and it causes you to gain weight and and your limbs to be enlarged. So some people think that some people just walking around here fat,
making
assumptions. That's why I really am glad to do this with Naja. So I can tell, my story.
I didn't know Destiny was going through all of that mentally when it came to her weight loss. I didn't know that she felt the way that she felt, and I didn't know that she experienced the things that she does, because when everybody sees Destiny, she's always so happy and loving and motivating. So it was hard to hear her talk about the challenges that she has.
I'm just happy that you was able to get this done.
Come on now, finally, right?
It's been a
long time coming.
Who is it? Oh, what's up? Hey, fool.
Thank you so much for letting me do this.
I'm trying not to switch. I got makeup.
Oh no, you fine. This is my friend Naja.
I've heard so much about you.
I've heard so much about you too.
Yeah.
This is my first time meeting Devonta's friend Naja, and from the very first moment I met her, you could just feel all that good energy and all that good vibes flowing from her. She's a dope soul. So nice to finally meet the person that Devonta always talks about. Okay, come on, Naja, come in here and meet Destiny.
You already know this.
Girl.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh Lord.
Because they mad.
She colored it.
Colored
it.
Sorry, I got to redo it. Thank you.
They met at my birthday. My birthday party. That was the first thing I actually met.
Yeah, the first time we met. But then she came to your. She didn't come to your house warming, but she came and saw your house.
Yeah.
And I came over. Yeah. That was the last time we saw each other at his new house.
Yeah. Rachel, thank you again.
You're welcome. This was fun. I need to practice.
And then also too, this can give you a look on how you can, like, this is Marq by Beauty.
All right, one more time. This is the last time I'm gonna interrupt. I just brought y'all this, just to loosen up a little bit.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all holler if you need me.
I mean, hospitality. I be feeling. Rachel make you feel like a whole celebrity, won't she?
Don't she?
And she got the feng shui in here.
Sometimes she alright.
Got all the vibes going.
My feet swell so much. Even like my rings, everything. It's just my hands swell, and that's because of my diagnosis. And sometimes I have great intentions on just being there working full throttle, like I got y'all back. Then sometimes I'm like, I got to sit down. And I know me working for my friends is one thing, but I could never go on a Tyler Perry set or an Ava DuVernay set and be like, oh, my feet hurt and I got to sit down. They're gonna be like, okay, well, you can go home.
Weighing 376 pounds is shocking. And I'm comfortable with saying it. It was almost like we didn't talk about it or anything like that.
My friends!
I wanted to blame my parents, really. Especially my mother. I know why, how I got here, but I guess I'm just upset that I didn't get here sooner.
So it's really up to you to take advantage of your journey for yourself.
I promise, as long as I have breath in my body, I will not ever get back this large again. It's a little embarrassing. It's very emotional. Very, very emotional.
This is something you pray for, that she find this within herself to do for herself.
I was smoking and I was overweight, and I didn't know that my dad was not going to be here anymore. But it makes me feel better that he's more proud than anything, that I've decided to take control of my life.
You've been excited to tell your story?
Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Oh, yeah.
I spent my career in the shadows. Now I'm stepping into the spotlight, shining bright. I am Mayday Muse.
Yo. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? I know it's coronavirus. This is my friend Matt. I was telling you about.
What's up, man? Nice to finally meet you.
4th year.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to meet a new engineer because, I was with another engineer and their schedule got crazy, and I'm in the process of recording my project. I'm also working with Devonta on doing a song for his short film, so I'm getting ready to record that tonight, and I'm excited to see, what this new engineer has to bring, and being introduced to new people and seeing how this works. I'm gonna give it all I got in the studio and go from there. And then if I appreciate his work, then we can start talk about working on my project too.
I just believe in manifesting good relationships with people, positive energy.
Right.
I've been audio engineering as far as recording, mixing, and mastering sessions for roughly the last 2 years. I've been playing with it, but really taking it serious the last maybe few months when I actually set up my own little studio
That's
space.
What's up.
Right.
Invited artists in and have clients are happy. People seem to be happy, and I'm helping people do something that lasts forever.
Right.
They're able to, it's tangible. They take it with them, and this is something that's with them for the rest of their life. So I think that's the best part of it. So I'm happy to be working with other artists, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, I know.
I'm happy, and especially because this song that he's about to do is for a movie that me and Gelita shot last year, and we just needed we used what was the name of the artist song that we used?
I don't remember the name of the artist.
So it was copywritten, so we trying to end up filming through film festivals and trying to get awards and stuff. So I was like, Mayday?
Yeah.
Make me a beat. He sent me the beat. He loved it. So now he about to play the vocals. I know it's gonna be dope.
Well, that's what's up.
So
Yeah. So right. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just trying to get to a new, while I've been shopping for a new engineer, period. That's because I'm working on my stuff and then trying to do stuff with other people. I'm over recording myself. I'm over that part.
But at the end of the day, that's why we got to continue to do things like what we're doing now.
Right.
Building relationships with people.
Right.
Networking. Building that network. And then naturally, people begin to know you, and you never think they would.
Right.
They would have.
Right. Exactly.
Just like I met you at
Walmart.
That's crazy. I think that's the craziest
I was
thing.
watching on the way up Atlanta. Literally, I was like, this is dope.
Yeah.
This is something that I would love to be a part of.
Right.
And I was just thinking, this may not be where this may not be in my time and space.
Right.
But then God was like, well, you're gonna be at Walmart one day, right? And you're gonna see this guy, right?
Right.
And you're gonna look twice. You're gonna be like, that's that dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, I felt like at that point that it was an appointed time thing.
It was because
it was divine, So
yeah,
everything just came together.
Everything happens for a reason.
And that's why I say, you don't rush things. I don't force things. I let things happen in their natural form. And then when you let things happen that way organically,
right,
and they manifest organically, it ends up, being more enriched.
Exactly.
Certainly more organic and more genuine.
Right.
So
and here we are. And then Paige probably gonna reach out to you too. So y'all probably do a session together. And then
work with anyone you got.
And I'll let Trae know too. I know he's finishing up on his album, so I don't know if he's looking for. I know he's kind of particular on who he works with, but I'll make sure I mention too because I know you want to work.
Here's the thing, that's the thing. Everybody, I was going to Virginia.
Right.
To do what I needed to do
right.
because I knew somebody, an audio engineer there that I was comfortable with.
Right.
Up until I started my own thing. So
right.
everybody has that individual that they're comfortable with, and no tea, no shade, whatever they say.
Right.
That's it. That's what they say.
Yeah, all about building relationships.
Right.
Trae, Paige, Mayday. I just want to work.
Right.
I I want it to be organic and genuine at the same time. So that's what it's all about.
Well,
gonna
guess y'all get it. Let's get it popping.
Right, I'm ready.
So I guess I'll just be out here chilling while y'all go and do what y'all doing.
Cool.
I bet.
Yeah.
Sounds
So,
good. All right.
That's what's up.
all right.
Thanks.
So we walk in the studio and I see everything set up. You know, he has his equipment. I'm pretty, in touch with the sound equipment that he has going on, and he has the studio set up to where you can change the lights. I mean, he has fans in there to keep it comfortable. The vibe is just perfect to create music, and I haven't been in a home studio like that. Actually, I haven't been in a home studio like that at all. So to walk in, I thought it was really dope. You know, you could have it set up, and I mean, that man has to work with a lot of people because that's a perfect home studio. Very, very simple, but yet effective, and I can kind of get whatever vibe I want as my own individual artist, walk in there and make the music I want to make.
I like the way you kiss. I like to feel it all over my lips. I like the fingerprints. I like to feel it all over my skin. I like the way you kiss. You kiss.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, that escalated quickly. Yeah, that was nice.
It's not a whole lot to it, but it just has a lot.
No,
of
it's nice, nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. I mean, just the natural vocal sounds good.
Thank you, dog.
That is so dope. Like I was in there listening, I'm looking like tears in my eyes. Like
I can't wait for it. Like, and I'm like, we just getting started.
right, and it just like I don't know. That's so dope.
It sounds good.
It's good,
I
though.
like the fingerprints.
I'm
I like to
appreciate you,
feel
man.
it all over my
Appreciate
skin. If it's possible to be what you want, you just gotta show me how. And if I mess it up, you'll just let me know, and I'll fix it up for you right now. But if I'm good to go, then give me all of you, and I'll give you all of me. And if you're really here, then I'll make it clear. It's my job to get you to see that I like this.
Heavy as the head that wears the crown, but through it all, I will always stand my ground. So today, Av'ern and Marq is coming to Willie's because I told them we need to have a conversation and, just some stuff that we need to talk about that that was brought to my attention. So let's see how this goes. Well, thank you guys for coming out for lunch. You want lunch? You want lunch?
Yeah, thank you.
We was at another Mexican restaurant too.
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious to see how this is.
It's gonna be good. This is not nothing too bad.
Because I had to talk to you about the video.
Yeah. And I had to talk to
That's how.
to both of you guys. Well, I want to talk to Marq first.
Okay.
So, Marq, and it does have something to do with you too, Av'ern, unfortunately. So I told you something, and you told Av'ern, and then it came back to me.
What came back to you that you told me?
Think about it. You don't know? It's nothing bad. It's just that it was something about production, about a new cast member, and someone slipped up. Someone was like, "Oh, somebody told Av'ern." And all I'm just saying is, I want to continue to, because Marq, I tell you a lot of stuff, and just certain stuff I don't want certain people to know. And Av'ern, and that brings me to the question, with Marq telling you that information, is that why you was acting kind of shady when you first met Blue?
No. None to the blue.
Okay, so what it had to do with?
Oh.
Because you did say you had a lot of stuff you can cuss me out about.
Oh. Actually, no, it wasn't. But no, that was just me messing with Rachel and Phyll.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I ain't know.
No.
I ain't know. I'm like, I thought everybody was cool.
Yeah, no, I don't even.
And then, like I said, and the only reason I did tell Marq is because he wasn't going to be there. And I didn't know you was going to tell Av'ern.
And it wasn't even me trying to even do nothing like that. The only reason why I said something to Av'ern is because me and Av'ern, we talked.
But I never even.
Whatever it is. No, because I already know you don't want that.
No, I didn't.
Av'ern, okay, so how the hell Devonta know that if that's the case?
I didn't tell them.
Man,
you didn't tell me. You told somebody else. And then they told me. But it slipped up.
I told Av'ern because I didn't want Av'ern to be blindsided. And that was the bottom line. And when I told you, I said, Av'ern, I don't want you to be blindsided. I don't know how any of this is going to go. So we do have a new cast member, and this is what they do.
Right.
And I also said in the same conversation, so Av'ern, you need to step it up, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was it. I mean, like I say, I'm not mad at nobody. I don't care. I just want to. I was going back and forth with not saying anything because I'm not trying to be nobody's drum. I'm trying to be y'all godfather and help you guys. But if I don't say anything, not godfather, you know what I mean. But if I didn't say anything and I knew about it, I don't want it to come up later and then get angry and then go lash out at you. But then you said it. I'm just trying to nip stuff in the bud. But that's all I had as far as that. It's because I literally told you the day before, like in less than 24 hours, Av'ern would have said something to somebody.
Well, it wasn't me saying that. It wasn't me saying nothing like that.
I know, but
that's how messages started. I wasn't even trying to be putting no message like the situation.
Well, that's my fault, but it wasn't even like that.
And the person who said it wasn't like they didn't come back. It slipped up. They're like, oh shit, I didn't supposed to say that. Because I was like, what was wrong with Av'ern today? They was like, well, because you was acting a little strange that day.
Word.
Woo.
Well, it was so nice to see y'all. It was great. I'm gonna go ahead and leave.
You leaving?
Yeah. It was so
Why? You mad? Av'ern, you don't piss them off. I was just saying how I felt. Because I didn't want it to get blown out of proportion, but I didn't know it's going to turn out like that. This shit getting good. Let's sit here and see what color the walls will change.
I'm elegant, I'm sophisticated, I'm a mother of 3, but don't get it twisted. Don't try me because you're going to see a whole nother side of me. Hi, guys. Welcome home.
Yes, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hi, beautiful.
Congratulations.
Hi, beautiful.
So today I'm meeting with my client and I'm so happy for her because about a week ago, this transaction almost did not go down. We had to switch lenders. It was just some up and downs within the transaction. Of course, it's just regulatory stuff within real estate. So the first thing that we're gonna do is I brought your inspection report.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you walk around and just make sure that everything is good to go. Okay. And then make sure that we're flipping all the switches, turning the faucets on. We had a couple of outstanding items in our inspection report, so we'll just make sure that's good. If you want to follow me, that's fine. You want to do that? Yes. We are going to do her walkthrough, her last walkthrough before we get to the closing table, just to make sure that everything is good to go with the home before we sign those papers. And after that, she gets her keys, and this is officially her house. I already did kind of like a mini walkthrough, so they left you guys a washer and dryer.
Okay.
You have an oversized rocker at the bottom as well.
Okay.
On the porch, but just go ahead and walk around for me. You're good to go. I'm excited. It's been a long process, but it was worth the wait. I appreciate it, Blue. I'm so excited. So it's been a pretty long journey for us, a little longer than normal, but we got here. Like, we had a lot of struggles. We had a lot of hurdles we had to get over, but it's okay because we are here now. So I just want to update you on what's going to go on now. So we are finished with the inspection. Everything good?
Yes.
Okay, cool beans. So now we're gonna head on over to the lawyer's office. When we get to the lawyer's office, we might be a little bit behind, so just expect a little bit of delay because they're just now receiving the closing packet.
Okay.
So they said it takes about an hour, even though we're supposed to close at 4 and we're scheduled for 4. It might, go a little longer, so I want to prepare for you for that. We don't have to rush over. We're not in a big rush. Just real relaxed. We're just, running a little bit behind. Okay. All right.
I'm still excited.
Yes. So you're gonna get your keys. You're gonna get your garage door opener. Times like these just make me super, super happy because all she wanted to do was provide for her family. The same thing that I strive to do every single day. She's doing it in action. She was just a phenomenal client. Anything that was asked of her, she got it in on time, and we were able to make it to the finish line.
If it's not about me and Baby B, then IDC. I just don't care. So today I get to go find out what I am brewing in this big tunnel of mine.
You can't come in, so you gotta be outside, baby. I get out. Well, I ain't gonna call you because you'll be in the car, huh?
He can't even come in because they got all these stipulations. The only person that can come in is the expecting mother, and he gotta wait outside in the car. So, it is a little nervous for me to just be there by myself, but I guess we gotta go with the flow. It is what it is. Since Bert couldn't come in, I asked the doctor, was it okay for me to FaceTime him so that, he could hear the heartbeat too, because, it's his child as well. So I called him.
What? Is it she or he? Huh? What?
Another 50 could be the ultrasound.
So we ain't gonna find out today?
Nope.
Oh, nah.
I really didn't know, and I wanted to know, and I know he wants to know. So now the fact that I really don't know is just a little bit aggravating, but at the same time, it's all a process. So we just have to wait it out and see.
So I can't find. No. I gotta go to another place. No, I'm not lying.
Okay.
I really didn't find out. They gave me all this paperwork, drew all this blood out of my arm, but what they drew out of my arm is supposed to be able to tell us the sex of the baby.
Okay,
so she said by Monday.
Oh.
By Monday.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, it's just because I was supposed to did my first ultrasound, but we didn't know that I was pregnant. So then when I found out, I'm just late. That's all. See, prenatal genetic testing. So this is just my little packet that tells us about it. But Monday we'll know the sex.
You sure?
Yes, and then I have to go. She scheduled me an appointment, but she said to follow up with them. I have to call the maternal someplace to find out if I can go get my ultrasound done before the week is out, which is tomorrow, so I doubt it. I probably won't get my ultrasound done till Monday. But if I find out what the sex is, ain't no point in doing the ultrasound, because I heard the heartbeat today. She was like, yeah, that's why I called, so you could hear the heartbeat. She said, do you think it's 1 or 2? And I was like, I don't know.
What she think?
She said she think it's 1, but she said because she heard bouncing heartbeats, it could be 2.
So we get in there, so I get in there, and this lady goes to talking about some, it might be 2 because we think we hear 2 heartbeats. And what she was hearing was mine and my baby's, not 2 down there. No, we not doing no twins, lady. You was tripping. She was tripping. She was all the way tripping. No, it was not no twins, and it was not gonna be no twins. Okay, 1 is enough. 1 and done.
When it comes to Trae, what you see is what you get, and what you don't see, well, it's none of your business.
Hey.
So y'all, I'm so excited. Actually, excited ain't even a word. Like, I'm super humble and kind of nervous. So I was contacted by an organization called Ivoted.org. They promote millennial voting. Reached out to me, asked me to perform for the election. And so today I'm meeting up with Devonta kind of to walk through the venue, walk through the setup for the concert, and to kind of iron out some of the logistics for it. Because, plot twist, they gave me 9 days to get this together.
They gave me a Beyonce deadline, but didn't give me Beyonce's budget. So
Right.
I'm trying to. So, okay, let me just kind of bring it down to you how this originally played out. So they sent me an email a couple weeks ago asking me to perform for the election because I originally started doing music when I was living in South Carolina. So my music is pretty heavily streamed there. So I'm one of the top stream artists and independent artists in South Carolina, right? Cool. So she was like, it'll be virtual. You have the option to either live stream it or you can pre-record it and send me the footage and they'll, okay. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do the pre-recorded version just because I've never done live stream. I don't know, like
the internet connection.
It could just anything can go wrong, and with this being as large of a platform, I just didn't want anything to like. I didn't want room for error.
Right.
So I reached out to Devonta for him to help because we had actually discussed possibly, me actually letting him do my updated content shoot and my updated photo shoot. But I was like, you know what? Honestly, this concert is a little bit more important to me than to get that done right now. And so I reached out to him because number one, Devonta's production is A1. Every single time I've ever worked with him with anything, it gets done and it's done at a level of professionalism where I don't have to question, and after the fact, I don't have to make a lot of edits. And so, again, I reached out to him because I know the quality of work that I'm going to get working with Devonta, and I know the time frame that I'm working with.
It's like a 7 or 8 song set list.
Okay.
3 of them are. No, it's 8. I'm doing 8 songs.
Okay.
Shit. So 3 of them are covers. So I'm opening it with a song by her.
Okay.
Called I Can't Breathe.
Okay.
We'll transition into 2 of mine. Then we'll transition, and I'll move over to Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
We'll transition to 3 more of my songs, and then I'm gonna close it out with What's Going On by Marq.
Okay.
So Fiera, the young lady that's on the cover of Foreplay, she's actually gonna open the set. Okay. She's doing a spoken word piece at the beginning of I Can't Breathe, and we'll close it. She'll close that song with the end of that because the actual original song, her does spoken word at the end of it.
Oh, gotcha.
So I reached out to the rest of the cast because I wanted to include them.
Okay, everybody?
I reached out to majority of the cast because I wanted to include them.
So you reached out to Blue,
Rachel, Eazy,
Paige,
Phyll,
Marq.
No, hold on. I'm going to tell you because I got it in my phone.
So you reached out to pretty much everybody?
No, not everybody.
Oh.
I reached out to Av'ern, Rachel, Carl. Of course, Carl's going to be there.
Yeah.
Blue, Eazy, Phyll, Eazy and Phyll.
Okay.
So what I want to have happen is similar to the VMA performance when Beyonce had the Mothers of the Movement step in while she did the Lemonade medley.
Okay.
So while we perform I Can't Breathe, I'm actually purchasing these so everybody will have one.
Oh, those are nice.
Right.
Those are very nice.
So I'm doing a combination of these and then the standard over the ear ones because I don't know how the girls are going to have their hair or whatever and makeup, all that. Right. So they'll have the option to either do one of these or one of those. And basically, I'll just have them step into the performance.
Right.
And then at the end of it, like it'll literally just be a still of all of us standing there. So the only person that won't be wearing a mask is Fiera.
So I came in, I kind of had a concept. One of my favorite artists actually just did a recent COVID concert, and I kind of stole a few ideas from that to try to play off of, to build around this just because of the time frame that I had to work with. And so I had emailed Devonta what I wanted. I emailed him all of the details, and so I'm coming in and he's walking me through and he's showing me how things are gonna play out. And y'all, when I tell y'all this is such a relief to be able to have somebody that you can literally delegate to, and I won't necessarily call it delegation, but it's more so like, hey, here's my vision, this is your area of expertise, it is not mine. What can we do to make this happen? And he's really just kind of pulling shit together, like he's really pulling it together. And I'm just like, God, thank you, because I'm over here like, somebody get me a drink.
Okay.
So the cast will get seats up front, of course.
Okay.
But the other 20, if they want to be in, if they want to come and attend, they can do that as well.
Right. Okay, cool.
So I think that's everything.
I think that's everything. I'm excited. I'm happy you decided to ask me to do this.
Thank you. I'm excited that you.
Because this is something that, I don't know if you know, but like on the way up entertainment, like I want to do more stuff like this. Like not just the reality show, not just like I want it to be the new Black BET, but showing positive things, we got the reality show, we get into it sometimes, but that's
Baby Boy 500 damn times.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be that. I want the old. It needs to be like the old BET where,
where's
Cedar's World, in the basement.
106 and Park Me, please. Where's AJ and Free?
Well, hey,
the old school.
Well,
BET.
let's talk about it. You sound like AJ. Let's make it happen. I mean, not like sound like him, but you can host. In other words,
talk about it. I'm down
So-
with it because we don't have a network for independent artists and their videos and stuff like that.
I'm working on that.
So
It's already in work.
that
So
would be dope. Yes.
Yeah.
I would love to be a co-host with somebody.
yeah.
So, all right, it's been such a busy day. Honestly, it's been like a busy couple of days. So I met up with Devonta, and now I gotta rush back to the city because Carl is actually coming by, and my assistant is coming by.
JoJo, get back.
JoJo.
Get back. Move. Because that motherfucker was supposed to help me move, and I ain't seen his ass. Use me. Come in. I cannot. No, you can kiss my ass because you were supposed to help me move, and I ain't heard from your raggedy ass till today.
Ooh, you still mad about that? I'm so sorry.
Hey, Josh, how are you?
Hey, what's going on? I brought some lines. I know you ain't got shit. Hey, honey.
Chris.
Like you're still moving in, child. What's going on?
I am still moving in. Thank you. So I don't think any of y'all know, except for Quan, I've been pulled or contracted to do. I'm performing virtually for election 2020.
Oh, cute.
So my music, I started doing music when I lived in Charleston, and I'm still a top streamed artist out of Charleston. I think this is my sister.
This is so ghetto.
It's not. People call and check on me to make sure I'm good.
Can I just check your goddamn Instagram?
Hello? Hey, what's up?
You good?
Fine, check on me.
Are you good?
I mean,
Are you getting ready for the concert? Like, what's going on?
so I guess I'll just catch you up while I'm catching everybody else up. Cause I got a whole house full of people at the moment.
I actually called my big sister on the phone because I was just like, yo, like, I'm stressed out. Like, it's a lot on one person. And then on top of that, y'all, I just moved.
I gave him complete autonomy as far as what I'm wearing. And I told him I just wanted it to be a very pro-black, but simple type of statement piece. So if y'all give me a second, I'm gonna let him.
Like an all-black outfit.
I don't know. That young man got it. Whatever he do, that's
Oh, you
why I
style?
Just a little bit.
Okay, I might need you later on. I got some shows coming up.
Come on.
JoJo, get down. You saw what? Excuse my room.
But she's definitely like, I was thinking.
So this is what the room looks like right now. Or this is what my closet looks like right now. Now here's the thing. Y'all have seen my reunion look. So you saw the all white. Normally I'm a little over the top.
Yeah.
Just because I like to push the envelope when it comes to fashion. This time around I don't want to do that.
You need to be subdued.
I want it.
They need to get the message.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It needs
It's all
to.
about the message. It's not about the clothing. Which is why I said,
See?
I make it quake. Double C's on the bag, yo, I'm pricey. Yeah, you really wanna know how to ice me. Tell your nigga that he really wanna wipe me.
Wanna be with a nigga like me. Be my type. Just don't kill the vibe. Wanna see if you can hang with me. We can party tonight. Kill the vibe.
So I actually invited the cast. Most of them.
Everybody?
No.
Who you didn't invite?
Paige and Marq.
Why? Dude, like my favorite two people.
Hold up.
Except Rachel, that's my girl.
Pause. Wait, what?
I invited the entire cast.
Except for
Paige and Marq.
Why not Marq?
I was told Marq didn't want anything to do with me.
Why did you ask? Did you ask him yourself?
No.
Why not?
But now is not the time to ask him that. I can deal with that after my performance. I'm not dealing with that.
So you can at least extend the invite, and if he don't do, then y'all can address that bitch when you get.
I tagged Marq in the photo that he designed for my cover on Facebook.
Okay.
And he untagged himself.
Ooh, the shade.
And I mean, Paige's family threatened me after I posted the video of her talking about me. So I don't think that's kind of self-explanatory.
Okay. So Paige not coming. Cool. Marq, who's at your birthday party though?
I thought we were okay as well. But I was. You said what now?
Call him.
Why am I always the one fixing shit?
Why not? That's what you see. This is what happens. You always be the bigger person and the adult, and then when bitches jump to, but then you beat their ass and get shaved.
I'm not finna beat nobody's ass. I'm damn near 30. I'm not finna fight you.
Who's supposed to age stipulation on whooping ass, bitch? Whatever you get out of pocket, I'll give them 85.
It ain't even going there. What I'm saying, no, listen to what I'm saying. I don't have an issue with Marq.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I thought we were okay.
Okay.
He came to my birthday party.
Yes.
After that, he designed the single cover for Foreplay.
Okay.
I was then
that
told,
wasn't that long ago.
Right. I was then told Marq did not want to film with me. He wanted to.
Who told you that?
Devonta said it.
Why don't you call Marq?
This is not the time for that.
Why not?
I'm okay with having that conversation, but I'm not going to have that conversation on probably one of the biggest concerts of my career thus far.
10 days away. You could have extended the invitation now, but if you don't.
Call him right now.
I'm not calling him. We can talk about it after my show.
You just went straight and fuck him. That's
no, that's not what I said.
I'm just in a nutshell.
That's not what I said.
You didn't say those words, but that's how I translated it.
What I said was, I don't know how that energy is gonna be, so I prefer to wait until after my performance.
Well,
and have a conversation.
I can feel that. But you got a lot to do with.
I feel like it would be cool to call him just for fun. Just in case you want to work
Okay,
it
now
out.
you petty.
I mean, listen. Okay, so once you learn who I am, I personally don't care anyway. Because anybody who don't pay my bills, I don't care. I mean, just in general, I don't care. That's my attitude.
Shut up.
You want to go to work? I don't care.
Shut up.
But
shut up. Stop talking.
That's
Stop talking.
In the middle. You don't fuck with you, he ain't answer it.
Hi, Marq. Hey, Marq. How are you? Oh! I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. So if that's not his number, then let me try the other one. Because I have two numbers.
Oh, you have two numbers?
So let's delete this number out of my phone.
The drama here.
They might be asleep.
It's 10:29. We are under 30. Who the fuck is asleep?
Shout out, bitch to work 6 in the morning. Cause I was here.
Y'all kept pressuring it, so I'm making a phone call.
After you gave us all that back talk.
Cause I want y'all to shut the fuck up and leave me alone.
Okay. Here's me. I'm shutting
Whatever works best for you.
Hi, Trae. Marq is currently unavailable.
Oh, she fancy.
Clearly, your voicemail is being transcribed by you now.
Oh, she got a little assistant.
Hey Marq, this is Trae calling. I'm reaching out because I wanted to invite you to be part of my election 2020 performance. I can give you more details, but give me a call back when you get this message and we can talk more in detail about it. 910-836, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.
Is Rachel? What's your relationship with Rachel like? Y'all good?
That's the homie.
Okay.
Pause.
That's my girl.
You believe that?
Ooh.
Do I have a reason not to be?
I mean, from what I've seen and what you've seen, but what you experienced is different from what I've seen.
Well,
I just don't believe it. But okay, as long as y'all
no. She texted me and congratulated me on P Valley. She texted me. You was like, "Yo, I saw you on P Valley. Congratulations! Like, I'm proud of you." Blah 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 blah. When I text the group asking them to participate for the performance, she was down with that. Everything. As far as I know, we cool. Okay. Unless you know something different. See, that's the shit I be talking about. There be other situations going on behind my back that I have no idea about. So as far as I'm concerned, she and I are fine.
But that's all I'm saying. Since you don't know about it, you can only be your most authentic self, nice person, extend your hands, and that's
Hold
it.
on, what's up?
from what I know and from what I last seen, the only people really cool with you is Av'ern. Well, that's how Marq.
And that threw me for a loop.
That threw me for a loop too. And just
I mean, we agreed to move forward. He apologized.
As he should have.
We agreed to move forward.
We at he.
And to be honest, it seems like since the reunion that y'all two, like, y'all were the only ones who agreed to move on. But then later on, Paige had an issue with you. And then it seems like Rachel jumped on the bandwagon, had an issue with you. And then
I didn't know Rachel jumped on the bandwagon. When did this happen?
All I know, everybody kept saying your energy was off. I'm just trying to get you to have some positive energy out
My
here.
energy.
I'm trying to get your Erica Badu on. I'm trying to get your pussy incense out here.
I feel like
that's all I'm
you're a
trying to
life
do.
coach, and then I'm just sitting here just like saying what I see.
What's crazy is
you're helping, and I'm just like.
What's crazy is anybody. I don't even have drama in my I don't operate in drama. So the whole your energy is off situation. How is my energy off? Never mind. I don't even want to talk about this.
Say how you feel. Come on.
How do I feel about what?
You were just talking. You know how you
As
feel
far
about what.
as far as I'm concerned,
yeah,
I'm cool with everybody.
Of course.
We sat with Eazy.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel was at that meeting. When we went to match, before my performance at Believe, Rachel was there, Eazy was there, Av'ern was there. Phyll, I don't know if Phyll was there or not. I don't think Phyll was there.
I don't remember.
I don't think Phyll was there. As far as I'm concerned, I'm cool with everybody.
Why be the star when the director calls all the shots? So today I'm meeting with my godmom. It's been a little while since I've seen her, and I'm kind of dealing with a lot at the moment. So I just felt like it was time for me to talk to somebody that knew me outside of everything.
This is nice. This is cute. I have to take a picture of this.
It looks so pretty, you don't even want to eat it.
I'm so glad that you came.
Absolutely.
Or that we was able to get together. I'll say that. Because I got to catch you up on a lot.
Let me hear. What's happening?
So, I don't know. I feel like I hit kind of like a bump a little bit.
Yeah, that's part of life. What was the bump?
More recently, I haven't been feeling as motivated as I need to be with everything that I'm doing. And I'm not going to claim depression because I don't believe in that. But
oh, it's a real thing.
It's real, but I'm not
what you
claiming
had.
it. Right.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not
not what
claiming
you
it.
have.
But it's serious. And it's days where, like, I don't want to get out the bed at this point because it's just like I'm already doing a lot, and it's like people don't understand.
So, do you think you're doing too much? Do you think you have too much on your plate?
I wouldn't say I have too much on my plate. Not more than what I can handle, but it's just I probably am just trying to do too much. But even when I did kind of slow down and I was like, well, you know, let me try to do one thing at a time, it was still just like overwhelming because I do everything myself, you know, for the most part. I have help here and there, but
yeah, which is the problem. With as many things as you're doing, you need a team. You need help.
Well, I'm trying to find a decent team, but it's hard because people not as passionate about it as I am.
So why don't you look at the schools? If you're looking for assistance in production, go to the schools.
You're right.
Look for people there because those folks are passionate about it. They're in school for it.
Yeah.
So that's what you need to do because you need help. You can't do it all by yourself.
Right.
And you have a lot of projects going on at the same time. You can't keep starting things.
Because I didn't tell you, and I know it's kind of last minute. I've been doing that with everybody, but so I'm filming a docuseries on Sunday.
What Sunday?
This Sunday. What does that mean?
What's the documentary about?
Well, it's a docuseries, and what I'm doing is I'm basically just taking people that have went through traumatic life experiences and just getting them to open up, and I want them to be as just raw and vulnerable as I can, you know, pull out of them, because I feel like it's a lot of powerful stories out there that people need to hear.
Absolutely, especially now with everything going on.
Right.
Folks are hurting, and
I've been working during this
People
quarantine.
Are really struggling, so that would be great.
So not only did I need to talk to her about some of the personal things I've been dealing with, but I also wanted to get her advice on the situation that I'm dealing with as far as a friend is concerned.
I did a real estate commercial for Av'ern.
Okay. How did
You
that
haven't
turn
met him,
out?
but you know, I've brought him up.
Okay. How did that turn out?
Well, the commercial went really, really good. I think it did well. I posted it. I'm waiting for, I guess we'll start promoting it at some point.
Okay, I kind of hear a butt behind that. So what else is going on?
So basically, and I'm telling you this because, like, you know, I trust you. I know you're going to give me the real.
Right.
So I had a conversation with Av'ern. No, back up. I had a conversation with Devonta.
Okay.
And he was telling me that it's a new person in the group. And this person just so happens to be a real estate agent. So he was like, this person is coming tomorrow. Nobody knows. So, you know, don't say anything. So, of course, I'm like, you know, but me and Av'ern are cool outside of this. Right. And I don't ever want it to come up that, you know, Marq knew that, you know, not to say that it would. Right. But I'm like, you know, hey, friend, what's going on? Well, this is what's going on. I said, you know, I know y'all are meeting tomorrow. I'm not going to be able to make it. But I didn't want you to be blindsided walking into this situation. It is a new person. So you need to, like, really be on your P's and Q's, you know. And that should be your motivation to step it up a little bit, you know, because I really want you to show out. You know, I want to see everybody win.
Now, you know, you have competition. So let's see what you're going to do.
Well, I wouldn't even say competition. You get what I'm saying? But it's just like.
But it is competition.
Well, we going to see.
My question is, I'm not surprised by what happened. I know you are. But I'm not. My question to you is, why were you surprised? Why did you think you guys were friends, that you were close enough for you to give him a heads up?
Well, you know, I'm still getting to know Av'ern. You know, I've known him.
There you go. See, you're still getting to know him.
Well, it wasn't it wasn't that big of a deal to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It wasn't to where I thought. I didn't think it was gonna be like, well, he gonna tell somebody, and then they gonna go. I didn't think it was gonna go like that.
When people show you who they are, believe them.
Oh, trust me, I learned that times 100 last year.
So here you go again. So this is just someone else that you can business on basis.
Sheesh. Can't tell them nothing.
And that's okay. And that's okay because this is business.
Yeah.
You've proven that we aren't friends like that, so strictly business. And you should be okay with that. It's not like you don't have enough shit on your plate.
Well, I already know he's gonna try to have a conversation with me about it. We have it. When I left, he called me.
He ain't coming back. Why you keep looking? He gone. You gotta put on speaker.
Marq, you okay? You sure? Well, listen, I apologize. It definitely was nothing like that. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all still filming?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
There's nothing to say now. You told him what you told him, and he went and did what he did. So why would there need to be another conversation? What would that conversation look like?
Well, you know, I just want to be adult about things. You know, we can have a conversation. I don't know where it's going. It's nothing. You like you said, you're right. It's nothing really to be said. What happened, happened. I just want to move on. You know.
Exactly.
But speaking of, you know, the group and us getting together and stuff, I got to tell you who I talked to.
Who?
So I talked to Trae. He called me. I talked to him this morning.
Okay.
And he extended an invitation to his performance. He's doing something for the election, which, you know, we working on something too. We're gonna talk about that.
Volunteer,
yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But he invited me to his performance, and he was just like, you know, I don't know if it's an issue between us or what's going on. I'm like, you know, it's no issue. I'm just really focused on me and the stuff that I'm trying to, you know, accomplish. So I'm optimistic. But I don't know, because like I told, I just want to stay out of the whole, you know.
Well, the reason why I think you should go and participate is because of something positive.
Very positive.
Yeah. Yeah. So just that alone, I think you need to go and support and show up.
But if I go, and hopefully I can make it. I gotta make sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it, but I think Av'ern may be coming.
Okay.
So it's just like, okay, this is not the time or the place, you know? Because I feel like it may be brought up, really. This is not the time or the place. And
Yeah, but hopefully he understands that, because if this has anything to do with voting, don't nobody care about that shit you talking about. Yeah, so it would definitely not be the time or the place. So yeah, so hopefully that's not even a topic at that event, because it would definitely be bad time.
Well, I don't want this to be a bigger issue than what it got to be. I'm glad we addressed it, and hopefully we can just address it and leave it there. Because I'm telling you now, like, I'm not with it. Like, I'm not at all. Zero tolerance.
It's done.